What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Healthier Choices Management Corp, ticker symbol HCMC. So this stock has had a 6,500% run up and then a very significant sell-off over the past couple of weeks. The stock was up about 20% on Friday, and we have a lot of news to go over. We are going to go over the short interest on this stock, and we're going to go over my opinions on exactly what is going on with that short interest and if we could see somewhat of a short squeeze in the near future. We're also going to be going over this Philip Morris situation where a lot of people have been saying that they are actually going to be delisting, which we're going to kind of debunk those rumors, and I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what is going on. So before we get into all of that information, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So let's head over to this Philip Morris filing and explain exactly what is going on. So coming over here, we can see notice of removal from listing and or registration under section 12B of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. So the issuer you can see right here, Philip Morris International Exchange, New York Stock Exchange, and we can see that down here, we can see that 1.875% notes due 2021. So this is not their common shares. These are notes. So coming over here, we can get a little bit more of an insight into what is going on. The Philip Morris delisting was standard operating procedure. It was for loans and warrants that was paid off this last week and got delisted. This has nothing to do with Healthier Choices Management Corp, and nothing bad is happening to Philip Morris. And as this Twitter poster says, yet. So a lot of people were thinking that something crazy was going on with Philip Morris and they needed to delist to do something because they were pending this HCMC lawsuit, but this is part of their operating procedures, and they were just delisting these loans and warrants and retiring the actual bonds that they sold. Now, moving on, we have a pretty interesting Reddit post that we need to cover that gives us some more insight into what could happen once this lawsuit that HCMC has against Philip Morris gets finalized. So coming over here, I took a scroll through the patents that Philip Morris holds and the outstanding ITC case with BAT. It occurred to me that none of the U.S. Granted patents that Philip Morris holds cover anything like the heating mechanism of the IQOS product that Philip Morris is marketing through Altria. This is big news, and this mechanism is at the core of the HCMC claim and the BAT claim. If Philip Morris does not have patents for this product and HCMC does or BAT does, then that means that they have grounds for this patent infringement lawsuit and injunction. In theory, and based on my limited understanding of patent law, if Philip Morris licensed the HCMC patent, that would effectively render the BAC claim moot. They acknowledge the similarity with the HCMC design, settle and license the patent, and BAT is left mouth agape, essentially settling both claims by partnering with the little guy and rather than risking injunction and losing all of the income from U.S. sales. Now, somebody asked, what if Philip Morris opts to make a license deal with BAT instead of HCMC? While that isn't an impossibility, I don't find it likely. HCMC is not a direct competitor with Philip Morris, while BAT is. Consider it this way. You have a lemonade stand and run out of lemons. You buy lemons from the kid running the other lemonade stand down the street you're competing with, and who will probably charge you a premium for some lemons, or from the kid 2 streets over that's only selling lemons at wholesale rates, which is what HCMC is in this scenario. So if we come over and look at this BAT case, we can see that this lawsuit has been going on since December 2020, and this was actually filed in the beginning of 2020. So it really seems to me that this lawsuit could be drawn out for an extended period of time. And the lawsuit that I am referring to is the HCMC Philip Morris lawsuit. Philip Morris is not going to give up easily, and we could see this dragged on for an extended period of time because the IQOS system, the heat not burn, is an influential part of Philip Morris's business. So taking a deeper look into this lawsuit, the global dispute broke out in 2018 when Philip Morris launched a patent infringement action action in Japan against BAT's e-heated tobacco products. In spring this year, BAT hit back, suing Philip Morris at the International Trade Commission in the United States, according to press reports. BAT claimed remedies for damages as well and as an injunction at the District Court of Eastern Virginia. BAT also filed a patent infringement suit against Philip Morris at the regional court in Munich. In this case, the plaintiff is Nico Ventures Trading, a subsidiary of BAT. Nico Ventures develops and distributes novel nicotine products for the tobacco giant, which sells its product under brand name Glow. Similarly, Glow uses heat not burn technology. So we can see here that BAT and Philip Morris are going back and forth in this lawsuit, and I really think that we could see something similar happen in this Philip Morris HCMC lawsuit after the judge determines that this motion to dismiss the lawsuit is not valid and HCMC actually has grounds for an injunction and their patent infringement lawsuit. So let's get into this short interest situation, and I'm going to give my opinions on it. I've made a video about last week, I think it was, about the 500% increase in the short interest of Healthier Choices Management Corp shares. And this is going to be a little bit different than that. So coming over here, we can see that the date, March 3rd, the short volume was about 10 billion and the total volume was 28 billion, giving the short percent about 37%. And on March 4th, we saw about 30%. So we've seen Healthier Choices Management Corp run up a very significant amount and then have a very significant sell-off. In the previous video I made about Healthier Choices Management Corp's short interest, the data was a little bit outdated and it was updated towards the middle to the beginning of February, and this showed a very small short interest. Now, what I think is occurring here is these are big day traders coming in and entering big short positions on Healthier Choices Management Corp. With a small OTC stock like this, even a 0.001 or 0.0001 move in the stock could yield a very significant return. So I think some of this short interest could be long-term short interest that we are seeing that's hoping the stock is going to go down, but I think a lot of it is short selling day traders. So essentially what's happening is that the day traders are entering positions. We can see right here, if we had access to the data, we could probably notice that we had a very interesting short sale and a big selling volume in Healthier Choices Management Corp that caused this big red candle on March 4th. And coming back over here, we can see that March 4th, we had a big short volume. So I'm thinking that this is just day traders coming in and trying to scalp profits on this HCMC decline. Now, we've seen the stock run up and sell off a significant amount, which leads me to believe that this is happening as well. The previous short interest data was basically around here, the end of January and the beginning of February, and we can see the stock was trading at $0.0002. So taking up a short position in this stock at that price, you're not going to yield that much unless the stock drops 50%, which is possible with a very small move. But it didn't really make a lot of sense to me that lots of short sellers were coming in at these prices, which was reflected in the short interest that I showed you guys in my last Healthier Choices Management video when we discussed the short interest. Now, when the stock has run up and sold off a significant amount, the short interest could increase. Now, do I think there is going to be a short squeeze? No. This stock has so many outstanding shares, and the total short interest is fluctuating day to day that I don't think we are going to see enough retail and institutional buying of Healthier Choices Management Corp to cause a significant short squeeze. Now, Healthier Choices does have a couple of very interesting dates coming up. We just saw them report their earnings, and at the beginning of April is when we are going to see some more updates on the court filings in the HCMC versus Philip Morris lawsuit. So that is going to be it for this update on Healthier Choices Management Corp. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.